Hi everyone, this is Coach Christy from CrossFit Mokina, bringing you our workout for Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. It is called Dirty 30 Part Deux. So we've already done the Dirty 30 at home. This is the second version of our Dirty 30 at home workout. Before we get started, just a reminder that we do have Stronger Together shirts available through Forever Fierce. They are men's t-shirts, women's fitted tees, or women's tank tops. You only have 3 days left to order those shirts. Friday at midnight, the store closes, and those shirts will no longer be available. So make sure you get those ordered if you are interested, because the clock is ticking. So let's go ahead and talk about our workout today. We have 3 components. We have a warm-up, we have a strength, and then of course the workout. The warm-up is going to be a 10-minute AMRAP. So as many rounds as possible. You're just going to keep going through this list over and over for 10 minutes. We're going to start with a 200-meter run. If you're on a rower, it is 250 meters. If you are on a bike, we are doubling that, and it is 400 meters or a quarter mile. Then we are going to stretch out our calves, and we're going to do some leg swings to get our hamstrings and our quads warm. We're going to get fancy with our kettlebell swings today. We're going to do 10 alternating kettlebell swings. It'll be 5 on each arm, and then 10 lunges, 5 on each leg. From there, we're going to come down to the floor. We're going to do 6 push-ups followed by 8 sit-ups. After that, we're going to grab our jump ropes. If you have double unders, we're going to do 20 double unders. Otherwise, it's up to you. It's just the warm-up. If you want to fight and work on double unders for a little bit, you can. Otherwise, go ahead and knock out 40 singles, and then we're going to go into our PVC shoulder stretches. You can use a broom or a mop for this component. We'll go through that over and over for 10 minutes. Our strength, every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. On the even minutes, 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8, we're going to do 40 double unders or 80 singles, depending on your level. The odd minutes, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, we're going to do 18, 9 on each leg, 18 kettlebell or dumbbell lunges, holding those in the front rack position. As I mentioned, our workout is called Dirty 30 Part Deux for the second part. It is a 30-minute AMRAP. We are going to start with an 800-meter run. That is a half mile. So a quarter mile out and a quarter mile back. If you are on a rower, it is a 1,000-meter row. If you're on a bike, we always double that distance. It is a full mile on the bike, which is 1,600 meters. We're going to do 30 of those alternating kettlebell or dumbbell swings. Again, that will be 15 on each arm. And then we have a new step-up move today. We have step-up jumps. If you are not comfortable with the step-up jumps, we're just going to do our regular step-ups. Either way, it's going to be 30. Then we're going to come down to the floor for 30 push-ups and 30 sit-ups. Notice the theme here for the Dirty 30. So you're going to go through this green list over and over for 30 minutes. Again, guys, don't forget our Stronger Together shirts are available through Forever Fierce. You can find the link in the weekly newsletter, the Facebook page, the Instagram page, all over social media. There are only 3 days left to get those shirts ordered. The store does close Friday at midnight. So our warm-up, as I mentioned, we're starting with either a 200-meter row, a 200-meter run, a 250-meter row, or we double that 200, a 400 quarter-mile bike. After that, we're going to stretch out our calves. I'm simply going to push my heel into the floor, keeping that knee straight to stretch the bottom of the back of the leg. Or you can go up to the wall, simply point your toe up, and you can go up to a wall to stretch out your calves. For those leg swings, I'm going to hold on to the wall for balance, keeping my chest nice and tall. I'm going to swing my legs forward and backwards, and I'm going to swing the legs side to side. So I want to do 10 forward and backwards and 10 side to side on each leg. From there, we have our alternating kettlebell swings. The height for these is straight out. Think of our Russian kettlebell swings where we end at about eye level. So I'm going to do the swing with one hand at eye level is when I switch to the other hand to do that kettlebell swing. So it looks like this. I'm going to do the tiny dip like usual, but I only have one hand on the kettlebell. Rock my hips back like we always do. Push with my hips and my glutes to get the kettlebell straight out. at that straight out position is when I switch. So it looks like this. This would be 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. So notice I'm switching at the top and rocking the hips backwards and forward for that momentum. From there, we're gonna go into 10 lunges. You do not need to use the kettlebell or dumbbell for this because it's just the warm up, but for that lunge, I wanna make sure my knee is over my ankle and the back knee lightly kisses the floor. This would be 1, this would be 2, this would be 3, and this would be 4. You can absolutely do reverse lunges, and you can even do walking lunges around your house, your garage, your apartment, etc. That is up to you. From there, we're gonna come down to the floor for push-ups and sit-ups. For those push-ups, hands are right underneath my shoulders, elbows track back along the ribs till my chest touches the floor, and then we come to full extension. We can fight to come down and roll up if we need to, and we can even roll down and roll up. What we're looking for is that full range of motion, which means my chest is gonna touch the floor and I lock out fully at the top. For those sit-ups, knees pointing towards the ceiling, we have the assistance of our quads. Butterflies are gonna be a little bit more advanced. For those sit-ups, I wanna make sure,
Misty,
no, sweetie.
Misty, come here.
No. Hey, go on. I touch the floor behind me and in front of me. So again, butterfly is gonna be a little bit more advanced. Knees pointing towards the ceiling is a little bit easier. Then we're gonna get our shoulder, all right, we're gonna do some double unders. If you have double unders, as I mentioned, we're going for 20 double unders, or you can do 40 singles. That is up to you. For the PVC shoulder stretches, you can use a broom or mop, it doesn't matter, but some options. I suggest you start with 10 pass-throughs. Hands are wide in the snatch grip. I'm gonna go backward and forward for 1, backward and forward 2, backward and forward for 3. I then suggest you do an around the world. I'm gonna take my right hand, go around to the tailbone, left hand around to the front. So I wanna do 5 one way, and then I would reverse and do 5 the other way. Another option for those shoulder stretches, put the PVC in front of you and bring your chest down to the floor, hands at the top of the PVC. Or you can put the PVC behind you, one hand by your head, one hand by your low back, pull up to the ceiling and hold it there, and then pull down to the floor and hold that position. So lots of options for the PVC shoulder stretches, or with your broom or your mop. So you're gonna keep going through that list for 10 minutes. After that, we're gonna go into our strength. Every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. On the evens, we're gonna work on jump rope. So 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. If you have double unders, meaning the rope goes under our feet twice, we're gonna do 40 double unders. Otherwise, we're gonna do 80 singles. Reminder for those of you that don't have ceilings that are high enough to jump rope, it's automatically 80 imaginary jumps. From there, the odd minutes, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, we're gonna do 18 kettlebell or dumbbell lunges. So I'm gonna hold my kettlebell or dumbbell in the front rack position. It'll be 9 on each leg, 18 total. 1, come back up. 2, come back up. 3, come back up, etc. till we get to 18. We're gonna alternate back and forth for 10 minutes.